Mic is not in place. I don't have music going. What am I doing? Uh, okay, so I have some models that I've designed months ago now. I posted on Reddit, I think, in a couple of different places. This one in particular, uh, a Hobie 14 cup holder designed to fit in the trampoline weave, I guess. I'm sure there's a specific name for it. I'm just forgetting it. But let's see if I can't go find a picture of it in situ. Oh, come on. do. Gotta go find submitted pictures. Here we go. So this is that design as implemented. I don't like these screws though. I don't remember what size they were or what size I designed for. Looks like, oh goodness, I used an advanced hole feature. That's not good. Flat hole. Okay, I guess that's actually not too weird. So I'm just gonna re-implement this and we'll see how it goes. I'll see if I can't. You know what? Let's take a quick. Let's take a quick screen grab of this guy, and then add a new. I think there's a way. Rando image. Oh, I actually have to save it somewhere. Alright, paint, the rescue, expand canvas, original something. We'll just call it the original cup holder. I guess we'll call this guy V4 because this will be the V4. This one is V3. Oh god, I need to go look through projects. Oh, wait. I told it to add a, oh god. What am I even doing? Whatever. Okay, just add a new one. Should be able to just do an image. Image, browse. All files. What? Oh, I haven't even saved it out yet. Smart. Here we go. Image. Nice. So we'll just kind of shuffle that guy up into the upper right there. Delete that. And we're off. Did I do this in inches or millimeters? Looks like inches, probably. Yeah, inches. Nuts. That's also, this music is garbo. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Default stream start music. Okay, so we got this. Did I make the new part file yet? Nope. Alright, IPS. Change material to, we'll just put ABS in there. Something that's at least vaguely reminiscent of the right plastic. Now here's a stupid idea. Can I just copy that sketch into this one? I totally can. Sick. But it doesn't actually scale anything right. That's rude. Maybe there's a way I could do that though. Okay, Control A, Control C, exit sketch, Control A, Control D. Okay, so it's not quite happy with me, but it looks like I can just add a few more relationships here, and everything will just kind of firm up. Which would be great, because it would save me a bunch of time retrying this. Okay. I guess I just had to kind of wing what that outer dimension was. Uh, 375, apparently. This is like 260. Oh, that was done with offsets. That's why that's not playing nice. Figures. Whatever. Not a huge deal. Just keep banging away at it. Does this one have the right equal radius stuff? Yep. Okay. 0.375. Okay, now I should be able to... Oh, nope, that's wrong. Hang on. We'll fix that. What is it? It's like it's drawing grossly unnecessary relations. Where they don't even need to be, really. Which, I guess, par for the course for SolidWorks. But that's all fully constrained, which means now I have a sketch I can start working from. So we will start with, let's see, got this core extrude. It's got that wrapped around this guy. And then I do the cavity cut, which is this kind of funny looking shape. So we'll go top plane, sketch. Oh, hang on, what's... My guy, what are you doing all the way over there? This one doesn't want to play nice, I guess. In a perfect world, I would just be able to remove the education license, but I'm pretty sure I can't do that. I'm pretty sure that if I knew how, Dassault would send ninjas after me, so here we are. Now, I did this on the first one, I think with these guys being equal. Oops, not that sketch, the sketch. Oh, tangent, vertical. How did I do these two? Oh, perpendicular to each other, that's weird. What if I did instead parallel to this? Nope, looks like garbage. I think what I'll do is make it symmetric about that, and then make those equal. That's going to end up lining up a little bit better and looking nicer, I think. I could be totally full of it, but it makes nice even holes in there, so I'll stick with it for now. Oh. Folder V4. You want to leave that one on though, because it looks like I'm going to need it to draw the other stuff. I drew it just outside. Oh, I drew it with a flat in it, so I wouldn't generate zero thickness geometry. That's weird and dumb. It looks like I didn't know how to do extrude from surface, or extrude up to surface, or maybe it just didn't work. It's weird. All right, we will do. Oh goodness, I don't remember how deep this is supposed to be. 4. Oh, it was really smart. I would have done it bidirectionally about that center line. Put the origin in the middle there, but it's not really important. Those really 90 degrees apart? They are. That's so weird. Okay, Steam, you need to go away. Nope. Notifications. Just don't show me notifications, actually. Alright, so I extruded 4 1/4, 4 1/8 rather. And then I'm just gonna have to read the other sketch to get that right. 4.125. Bald cut. On front plane. I'll just kind of wang that in there. Cavity cut. I thought that said sketchy cut for a second. I'm like, yep, it's definitely that. Okay, over, and then a diagonal. Oh, hang on, we'll drag this guy up. That way we can down to the bottom, over, up, oops. And something like that, kind of. Got 750 down here. I think that's really just like a clearance hole to make sure that things stay clear. Or rather, the water drips out the bottom. 75. 2.2 inches in the bottom here. Seems kind of large. 45. Oh, I see. I just align that with that point. That is way easier. I just tell that to Pierce, it goes exactly where I want it to. 5. 0.25. That's busted. Oh, I drew an arc around. Oh, they drew an arc there. What defines this? Oh, it's coincident with this. Okay. 17.5 degrees. That's bizarre. I don't know why I did that way. I'm not even gonna pretend to know. Oh, I can by default make that tangent. That's kind of nice. Make this guy tangent to that one. This guy tangent to this one. That fully defines that. Then 17.5. Nice. Let's exit sketch. Do a cut revolve, blind all the way around. Nice. That's good. So I had the clamp features. We're going to do it from this one just because I have an existing line up in one of these sketches. Plane on this guy and this guy. Hang on, something's not right. Oh, there we go. Point. Nope, that doesn't work either. I want to be perpendicular to this one. I wonder if that intersects with the center line. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, okay, it does. Yeah, that's right, because it would have to be tangent. So, when I say, is that going to intersect the center line, what I mean is this line, whoops, not that sketch, this sketch. Is this sketch going to intersect the center line? And because these two are tangent to that circle, and this is also tangent, and they're symmetrical about it, that has to go through the center line. So, I don't know. Weird things happen with geometry occasionally. So let's shrink that up and do a... Whoops. Normal. Quick sketch. I don't remember what angle I made this, but it's gonna be that one for now. That's gonna be coincident there. Actually, is it? How did I do it on this one? Oops. Normal? Oh, I didn't do it. I gave myself a little bit of gap there. Huh. Alright. Come out a little bit then. Oops, that's not right. I accidentally made those construction instead of tangent, which is not right. Alt A, make them tangent. Pop a circle in the middle there. I'm gonna do the same cut off edge thing I did before just because it's fine. Worked before, there's really no reason not to continue using it, I think. Even if it's kind of bad form, more of a weird form than anything else. 1, whoops, 0.01. Hang on. Those dimensions should have 3 digits after them. I'm gonna have to fix that later. How did I dimension that? Oops, normal, please. Oh, I just straight up drew a line down. That's kind of weird. Ugh. When did I draw this? Oh, God. Cup holder. Oops. Cup holder solid part. I drew this in September of last year? Seems worse than I would expect for... I thought I was better in September. Okay. It's not. Now we're gonna... Oop. I'm missing the sketch that we need now, because now I need to make this guy pierce there to make this the right size. We'll make these... I think they aren't... Yeah, they're not already equal, but they're equal now. And now I just kind of have to determine how much space I want on that. 375. Good a number as any. Oops. Give me the dimension between these two, please. Thank you. That's interesting that I'd fully define it that way, initially. Works, I guess. So now quick extrude up to surface, up to here. Direction 2, up to surface, over here. And I'm now realizing that when I pattern that, watch, this is going to come out to like way out here. It's going to be real dumb and bad. Oops, not right plane, front plane, please. No, actually that looks right. Yep, alright, that's busted. Ooey. I mean, I could just delete that, but that's a really ugly solution. So I'm gonna... Let's do the vertex instead, I guess, if I have to. Oops. Please, vertex, thank you. We're gonna do a quick delete face. Oh, no, you can delete multiple faces at once, probably. So I'm gonna... We will... Vertex used to define vertex end condition is not in the model. Rude. Hang on. What if I tell it to extrude between these two instead? I bet that'll work. SolidWorks is really picky when it comes to like which vertex you're extruding to. Yeah, there we go. Because I was making a new feature that ended up on that point, it's a different vertex now because it has different faces attaching to it. Anyway. Let's just try doing all of them at once. Nope, can't. Ooey. Yeah, there we go. I can do those at the same time though. And then probably these internal ones at the same time. Yep, alright. Cool. I'm gonna group these a little bit. Clamp. Oops, this guy goes down there too. And this is the main boss extrude. Okay. I think this was like the can cavity extrude. Alright. Up to the bolt holes. did the fillets before I did the nuts and stuff. Wacky. Not how I do things these days. Well, let's have a shot at it then. We're going to include this sketch for reference, I think. Nope, not that one. This one. When doing this, that I can make nice, big, I can definitely center my screw holes in that, so. Old Wizard. This is gonna be, you know why I did that? That's because I was working on a version of 2020, I think, when I created that, and so I had to use Advanced Hole instead of Hole Wizard because it kept throwing errors at me, as is tradition. Okay. Socket countersunk head cap screw? What? ANSI B 18.3.5M? Okay, yeah, that's what I want. No, it isn't. I'm gonna do it with socket heads this time, so that I can be not dumb. Socket head cap screw, M4, normal. M430 is what I can use. So we're gonna do blind, 30 millimeters. Let's do. It's fine. Positions. Now we come up here and we do 4 points. Actually, let's just do 2 points because I can always mirror them. Or even 1 point. I could mirror them that way. That'd be fun. Yeah. Let's get extra weird with it. No reason not to. Okay. So we're gonna pick this guy and this guy. Do a quick mirror. Okay. Whoops. Was quite done with my sketch there, bud. Okay, and then another quick mirror. Yeah! Everything defined with mirrors. Hells yeah. So where did that actually come out? Oh, that's kind of tight. Is that really all that 30 millimeters is? It's 26 millimeters. It's not cool, Steve. Fortunately, I have a bunch of 30 millimeter cores right here, so I'm going to check that number. Yeah, okay. It's 30 millimeters on the shaft, not overall, so I don't know why they can't drill things for snot. It's head clearance. Yeah, I thought I picked that. Yeah. Head clearance. I don't know. Maybe screw it. 34 millimeters. Fine. Be a little goofy, I guess. That actually should be fine. I can have a bottom surface here, and then I can just have an inset for this, the nut, which will be fine. What else have I got? Okay, did the holes, and then I did all my fillets for some reason, which is dumb and bad. Okay, I have one working plane, the clamp plane, so if I work on this guy first for making my cutouts, this guy real big, and then hide him. I want to have, oh man, I don't even know what I want this to look like. I'm just gonna have to kind of guess. So we're gonna go start with, whoops. Start with a sketch on this plane. Then we will convert all this stuff and use that as a guide to sort of form the pocket for the screw, or for the nut. Here it is, the tradition. And for nut mentions. Never ever get tired of that. Unfortunately. 7mm. Actually, rather than doing that way, I'm going to do this from the corner and make it perpendicular so that reasons. Perpendicular. There we go. Now it's constrained and it'll do things in a nice way. I don't know. Oh, I almost should have circumscribed that too. That's quick. Just do this. Oops. Let's trim off all this extra stuff too while we're at it. Do a quick make these 0.04, 40 thou seems like enough. Whoops, that's all kinds of jacked up. Let's vary this. Does that look like a 2 inches, 1 inch, 7.5? Ooh, actually I can do this with a super awesome swept cut. That's gonna look real cute, I think. Totally spitballing here. I have no idea if this is gonna work. But if it does, it'll look extremely cute. Let's put that midpoint. Try and resolve some of these weird edge cases here. There we go. Make this guy perpendicular. Goes linear. So the idea that I have in my head now will make more sense just as soon as I finish modeling it, but I think it's actually good to go now. So if I do a quick revolved cut, axis of revolution, this one. Oops, that cut the whole thing out. It looks kind of Cronenbergian. Yeah. I mean, I think I'd like it to be a little further away, actually. So what I'm gonna do to fix that is I'm just gonna kind of tweak the we're gonna add some length, basically. Without, or rather while trying not to compromise the shapiness, which is the technical term I'm going to use in this particular situation. That's the midpoint, isn't it? What is going on here? Okay, perpendicular. Quit being silly. Oh, it's rotating about that axis now. That's why it's all jacked up. Oh, I think it's because I made that mistakenly coincident. It's why it's forcing it to do all sorts of weird things. I lost my control points too, which is very bizarre. Actually, these should be perpendicular, but these guys definitely should be. Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for. Hang on, what are you perpendicular to? You guys are perpendicular? Why would you do that? Collinear. Whoops. And parallel. If I make that parallel, is it going to break things? It is. Why is it doing that? I don't understand. Okay, I'll abandon all hope, ye who enter here. We're going to do some real screwy things with collinearity and parallelism. And it doesn't want to let me do all those parallel at the same time. What happens if I just get rid of this guy and tell them that they're parallel? Oops. Just do coincident, just do perpendicular. Well, actually, I can just make these guys collinear. And then I can finally put a dimensional. Just call it like... stick with like a ½ inch for now. Whoops. My screen just went all black. I don't know what that looked like on your end. I think SolidWorks just had a bit of a fart. Oh, good timing for a second viewer right when SolidWorks crashes. Wouldn't be SolidWorks if it didn't. Oh, man. Do I just kill it? Yeah, I'm not gonna make anyone wait. Yep, that's fine. It died. Oh well. Waiting for SolidWorks to reboot. Ah, Exciter's broken. Let's see how much it got. Not much. As is tradition. Looks like I had most of this sketch done though. That's nice. So, for the ones you are just joining, SolidWorks just crashed and lost, I don't know, probably 20 minutes worth of work. And now YouTube's telling me my stream's not smooth. What else could it possibly want to do? Alrighty. At least now I kind of know what I have in my head. And I have some quicker techniques too, so... Let's see if I can just make a quick mid-plane. Yeah, there we go. Now we're modeling on speed. Don't model on speed. Bad idea. Don't do drugs, kids. We're gonna go... There we go. That tangent. Call. 0.01, because I only need it to be 10th thou. Show the planing sketch. And use some magic to line that up. That pierce constraint basically locks this circle to be under that line, and since that line is where the center line of the rope is, yeah, you didn't miss a whole bunch. I mean, if you'd showed up earlier, what you'd be seeing now is me redoing the last, oh, I don't know, 15 minutes of work or so. So, you know what? I should add the Reddit thread actually in the video description. That would be helpful, I think. Okay, why is this complaining now? Oh. So I don't have that properly constrained. Now it's properly constrained. Whoops. Tangent equal. There we go. Okay. We're just going to extrude this guy up to vertex, because we have to do that, because SolidWorks doesn't like mirroring things that are up to surfaces. The grand old tradition. Now we mirror across the front plane this whole feature. What? Oh, right. Fun problem, if you pick vertices that you override with your feature, then you can't actually mirror the part. So I gotta come down here and I gotta pick these vertices. I mean, I could also pick maybe up to this face and then up to that vertex, but it's not really worth worrying about. Mirror face, front plane, got this guy. Okay. Delete face. Got messages from someone. Delete patch. Boink. Hide some things. Clean up my workspace a little bit. There we go. Now we've got our two studs, like you can see in the image at the upper right. Do another little quick face cleanup there. Boink. Boink. Those are all cleaned up. The reason I had to do that because there's a zero thickness geometry on the original, which I now realize I don't have open. So I'll go take a look at that. Public holder V3. Yep, educational, I know, that's why I can't sell it. So if we look at this sketch here, when I designed these clamps that you can see in the upper right over here, there was a zero thickness issue if I made this circle touch there, because that's where I wanted the line to be. So I had to add this instead and just delete the face later. It's pretty dang pointless, but I don't know. It's just pretty regular fighting the software, I guess. Let's see, where was I? Right, Hole Wizard. And I keep getting this 2D to 3D toolbar back up here for some reason. Oops. Get out of there. Rude. We're gonna come up to this face. Pick one. Oops. This actually, I'm pretty happy with this technique. I recently added mirror to my mouse shortcuts, and so it's really, really fast to, like, very quickly draw up, to very, very quickly... Why are you not letting me see that one? There we go. Now I can see it. To very quickly draw up multiple mirrored points with things that have lots of symmetry. So we'll make this point, or make this circle that controls where this point's going to be for controlling my my hole pattern. Then I'll click point, line, right click mirror. Do that once more so that I have my other line to mirror around. Control click the 2 points so I have them selected. Quick mirror, and they're right where I want them. I don't have to draw a whole bunch of control circles, they just magically are there. And they're also going all the way through my part, which is not right. Quick fix. Why is it going all the way through? It should be. Condition, blind. Oh, 34 inches. These are only 30mm fasteners, so I have to be a little more careful. And since most of the dimensions of this part are in English, but I want to work in metric because the screws are metric, it's just a mess. So, next up, I think this is where we were last time, or just a little bit ago. Hide this plane and do a sketch on it. I said hide that plane, please. Thank you. Go away. I don't want to look at you. There we go. Alright, convert entities. Actually, what if we didn't do that? What if we... Kind of rolling around in my head how I want to control this sketch. Call this 7 mils. Do one quick control line. Perpendicular. All that's got to be construction. What I'm going to do is make a slot structure of some kind. I don't think I actually want it to be centered on that point. It has to be centered a little further out. Okay, I will check my messages because I have so many of them. Nope, nothing useful. And now, for my next trick, I'm gonna just destroy the slot entity now that it's given me my geometry. Do some quick trimming and realigning. Perpendicular. Drag it around a little bit to see what breaks. Lots of things. Parallelize some stuff. If I make those collinear, then this will always swing directly out of that corner, which is what I'm going for. And let's see. I'm gonna do a quick circle around my hex nut so that I can have fine control over like a sort of minimum of sorts. Let's go to that guy. Oops. I think shift click. Yeah, shift click's what it needs. Right there. 0.05, so 50 thou. That should be plenty. Let's decide that we want the depth to be an inch. Decide that we want the radius to be like 5, because that seems fine. And then let's try swinging it out. Revolved cut. Pick this axis, please. Only 90 degrees. All the assemblies I have to work on are IPS with metric and sometimes inch fasteners. Yep. All of our stuff at work is, I mean, we've been getting better lately, and we have a lot of all metric machines. But at the same time, you're ordering stuff in the US, so sometimes you're going to get things in imperial. Fortunately, we do a lot of work for companies that are willing to accept us delivering machines that are all metric, so that saves us a lot of headache, I think. Let's go to like 1.5, stretch it out a little bit. Don't know if I like that or not. Let's try 2 inches. Looks kind of funky, but I'm with it. I like it. It's good. Yeah, let's call that. So, next up, quick distributed cut on this face, which I'm just going to do from down here because reasons. Actually, I think I have to do it from up top. Because, yeah, I have to do it from up here so I can actually line things up. Goes perpendicular. Okay. Set up my, let's see, I think it's 7 millimeters and then 3.2 millimeters depth. And it went to 7 inches because of course it did. I'm going to offset 3.2 millimeters into the part, and then do an up to next, like 5 degrees outward draft, and see what that just randomly cuts into. Nope, went the wrong direction. Okay, this, yeah, there we go. Okay, there's our hex pocket. Now we need to mirror that a whole bunch of times. Actually, I am going to fillet the inside of that. You know what? No, it's only one edge. I'll leave it to later. Where is this sketch coming from? Can I hide it? Thank you. Go away. So now we're going to go around the plane that defined the sketch for this. And because I know these two faces are symmetric, I can just click this guy. Go blink. And then I have that. One mirror mirror feature across the front plane. Features to mirror. The mirror itself. There we go. All 4. Hell yeah, I love mirroring. I'm just gonna make that even longer. I guess really I'm mostly worried about the cross section. Like, am I reducing too much in there? The answer I think is no. That looks fine to me. Okay. What's next? It occurs to me that I'm not really sure. Wow, yeah, I guess I have everything on here except the fillets and the split, so I'm gonna save the split for after the fillets, because otherwise I have to click like 4 edges twice, and that's can't live with that. Whoops. It's like 10 millimeters. Four millimeters. That seems right enough. Tell it to preserve surfaces for sure. Maybe 3 millimeters is more appropriate. Yeah, that looks better. Looks to scale. I am going to add this fillet to all of these. Oops, forgot one. Okay. And it's already giving me a fit. Ooh, that's messy. Don't like that. 2 millimeters? 1 millimeter? That actually look, though. Pretty sick, honestly. Looks a lot slicker, I think, than the previous version. So let's see if I can't. It's gonna give me an option. Not an easy one to pick all this, but it's not like it's a big deal. 3 millimeters looks just fine. I don't know how I'm gonna draw a plane in the middle of that. Whoops. I should rename all this stuff too, because this is a mess. Let's see, control sketch. Main boss extrude. And cavity cut. This is the clamp extrude plane. This is clamp extrude. Clamp extrude mirror. Delete face, it doesn't show me anything. I think that was the clamp face cleanup. And this is the clamp interface cleanup. Oh, let's run the clamp outer face cleanup just to have the... You know what? I'll go with the other. I have a long-standing policy of lettering, numbering like subsequent features that are all kind of the same category with like letters, just because it makes it easier to read. How are we doing for, is this distance right? Yeah, 25.45 millimeters. Quite short and just exactly enough, I think, to for the fastener to reach all the way to the bottom, so that's all I care about. 28.65, that's weird. Huh. I don't know why that's... .2? Oh, I know what I did. Up on this feature, I changed where the hole is determined from. If I do that way, then we'll get the actual correct 30 millimeters here. Yeah, 30.01, that's fine. It is a little weird that it's not exactly right, but I'm just gonna not worry about it. Now, split. Oh, I drew two axes in a plane and a clearance? The hell? Whack. That's real whack. I think I would have done that with a... No, surface thicken wouldn't work, because then the surface thicken would be... You'd have to end up with a volume of some kind, and you'd have to define it to encapsulate the whole thing, which means you need another dimension. Splitting it and then moving the faces is probably the best. So this plane over here is the nut capture feature plane. This is the nut addition clearance cut. This is the M4 nut pocket. M4 attach M4 bolt hole. It's fine. Nut feature mirror A. Nut feature mirror B. These are all fastening features. That includes the bolt hole, honestly. These are all clamping features. Or rather clamp features. This is the nut cavity fillet. This is the exterior fillet. This is the per major chamfer. I'll call the exterior chamfer. Call this the nut pocket chamfer. Howdy to the person who just joined. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Right now I'm just remodeling the thing you can see in the upper right here. It's a part that I designed in educational, but there was some interest in, I think some people on the sailing subreddit wanted it, so this was months ago. This is me now finally getting around to it. These are, let's see, line clamp pocket fillets. I'll just call it line clamp fillets. Or fillet, rather, because it's one feature. Ah, good to see you again. What else? Guess it's just a split now. So we'll call these chamfers and fillets. Do two quick axes, one there. Axis A, axis B, select the two of them, forget where your reference features are, This is going to be the split plane. Then select everything. Whoops. Just the body and the plane, actually. And a quick split feature. Cut part. Boink. Nope, that ate both of them. Why did it do that? Don't trim those. Yeah. Specify bodies. Oh, I guess I have to not consume the bodies. Okay. Don't consume the bodies. Do include them. Alright, hide that split plane. This is top and bottom split. Now hide one at a time. The move face. Probably... Oh, you know what? I should go check to see what I did on the other one. $4mm, it looks like. Alright, I guess I'll go with 8. Yeah, 4mm. Pick these 3 guys. Flip direction. Actually, if I move that up, is that gonna like... That's weird, it completes it even. Bizarre. The move face feature is, I think, bizarrely underutilized considering how powerful it is, but it also will very happily bite you in the ass if you're not careful. Quick show the other body. Hide the other body so that I can pick these remaining 3 faces. And stuff still hidden. That looks pretty good. I think if you compared that to... Yeah, basically feature for feature identical. Well, not quite. I think these faces move a little bit, but I am okay with that because it puts these bolts in a better position. And if we come and look at a top plane slice, come down to probably the highest stress part, we still have, oh, what's this? Minimum distance? Minimum distance is still 3¼ mm. That's, I think, a little more than 8 tracks or 8 individual paths wide, so I am perfectly happy with that. And I'm missing a field on the inside, so quick folding these up. Split features. Base clearance. Just call that, that's fine. I wonder, did I do this as like one feature down here? Oh no, I did it with these ones at the same time. Oh, I did it as an 1/8 inch, which is pretty close to 3mm, so all the same to me. Oh, no, wait, I can pick that up with the exterior fillet, line clamp fillet. We'll call this line and pocket fillet, and then we'll just add the 3 bits we care about. I think there's a chamfer down at the bottom of that hole too. It looks like it's supposed to be the same as those ones, so I'm just going to repeat that. Edit feature. Pick that face in there so it gets both sides at once. Yeah. Hells yeah. Oh, missed a face. Oops. Gotta hide the bottom component again, so I can pick that face. But now everything should look pretty close to right. Actually, I'll do a quick change of this one to ABS as well, just so the color change isn't quite so shocking. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. I think I need... Does this edge move? It does. It moves inboard a little bit. I wonder why. Well, I still need this chamfer down here, so... What does that one look like if I just slap that guy in the bottom there? Not bad, honestly. Yeah. Kind of curious how I can define these fillets to be... looks like I can't define it like a total exterior width, which it's... See that? Right, the outer two faces have a bigger gap than the main middle face. Yeah. There's not a reason for that, that's just me goofing. But this is probably pretty close to... Okay, one of these is definitely a little wider or something. Hang on. Do I have different lighting conditions? I do. Interesting. Some of the selected items cannot be copied. That's real rude. Yeah, I have different lighting. That's bizarre. I wonder why I have a triple light on my educational one. That's really weird. But this solution was always super ugly and wasn't really happy with it. Super hard to get the nuts in there as well. But this will be very easy to fit a nut with a finger, or a finger with a nut on the end of it, into that cavity. Should make it way easier. I think I did almost drop a fastener into the water when I was setting this up the first time, so... Any change is a good change. That's not true. No, not all changes are good changes. If I make that bigger, that actually still looks nice. How big can I make that before it looks terrible? Oh, man. That's starting to look kind of goofy. Let's bring that back to like 6. Slowly disappears. Yeah. I'm gonna call that pretty good use of material, honestly. Now, of course, the last critical thing, I have to make sure that I can have my logo on the back of it. So, 75 millimeters, that should be plenty of space. Let's see, this is 70 millimeters long. So I want to be like, select midpoint to top plane distance. I'll do like 50 millimeters. So... Oh, it got like 90% of a sneeze, and it's not gonna finish. Oh no. Oh. Logo, yes. Logo's coming, that's next up. Okay, insert. I gotta pick the face first. Okay, face, insert, DXF. Logo. I think. Let's see, I gotta shuffle the origin around a little bit. Define sketch origin, X30, Y50. Apply. Finish. Oh no, it came out wrong. I think I need like... needs to come down like 30 more millimeters. Oh, that makes sense actually. Yeah, okay. Logo. Nope, not right. I can't just type logo and have a logo happen. Logo X. Okay, define sketch origin X30. I need Y80. I wonder what happens if I rotate it like 30 degrees. Nah, I'll preserve the funky angle because I think the funky angle is part of the charm. We'll call it that. Okay, fingers crossed. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right where I want it. Let's do a quick wrap. So plane, existing sketch to use. Let's use this guy onto these faces. Nope, not even close. What are you doing? Oh, because it's doing cylindrical. I need to pick multiple faces. Pull direction. Accuracy high, please. For no reason other than because I can. Oh no! That's not right at all. All these faces, please. That looks extra gross. Let's fix that. This only has to be like 0.4 millimeters. Please select. Oh, hang on. My face selection got all jacked up. Why would it do such a thing? Okay, this should be right. Yeah. Nice logo wrapped onto the back. Doesn't have the chamfer on the inside, but I can fix that pretty easy, I think. Chamfer. We'll just pick one kind of easy-ish area to do it first. It'll be 0.4 millimeters, 30 degrees. Whoops, 60 degrees. 0.2 millimeters? How is it defining this? Have fun playing D&D. I wish that I was playing D&D with my friends right now, but it is difficult because there is a pandemic. Oops. 30 degrees. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, now time to watch it break everything. Because it probably will do that. See ya. Did I miss an edge somewhere? Doesn't seem to be playing nice. Whoops. Okay, clear all this. Oops. Just that edge. I have to do this with the fillet, I think. Because the fillet feature has much better tools for selecting, let's see, 0.4 millimeters? Fillet's got, it just simply has much better tools for selecting lots of weird edges. Let's see. Internal to feature. Nope, super gross. It breaks on the R. I wonder why it breaks on the R. Maybe I'll just make it 0.2 millimeters and maybe it'll play nice then. Nope, now it doesn't work at all. Sick. No reason for it to do that. It just does. Nuts. Well, I suppose we could change this to an arced back, and then that would play a lot nicer. Let's try that. Let's try going all the way back to the start and changing geometry for no reason. Okay, main boss extrude. Come up here. Tangent. Why is it all busted? Tangent. Tangent? Why you know? Why is it all mad at me? Okay, I'm just gonna trim off these back faces and just kind of wing it. Because that's more fun. Oh, this guy seems to be doing weird stuff. There we go. It will look chamfer 3D printed, but I figure it's worth experimenting a little bit, so. Fortunately, it looks like it didn't break too many things, and it looks like it will wrap nicely too, so. We just have to fix the few problems that cropped up, which really aren't even that extensive. And I kind of like this extra swoopy look on the back too. Let's see, that edge is missing. It's going to complain about that. Quick click there. I do have to change the plane that that's drawn on. Parallel. Okay. Can I change the sketch plane easily? I can. I don't want to pick that plane. I want to pick this plane. It's still in the right spot. And now just do a wrap. .4 millimeters before? Yeah. Yeah! Alright. Let's see. Logo sketch plane. And this is the logo wrap. It even looks roughly centered too. Didn't plan for that at all. Now we see if we can make the chamfer actually work. 4 millimeters. 30. Left direction. Could not build chamfer due to geometry conditions. Honestly, not that surprising. Maybe you're right. I think I probably should just leave it, because it'll, when it gets sliced, it'll look fine. So, but I want it to be chamfered so badly. Tangent propagation. Whoops. I do want tangent propagation. What I want to do is select loop. I can just select loop? What? Select loop? Nope. Oh, wait, wrong loop. There we go. Select loop? Nuts. Okay, time to do a whole bunch of manual chamfer control. Select loop. Direction looks good. Select loop. Direction looks good. This is such a terrible way to do this, but I really want those dang chamfers. So grossly manually intensive. Whoops, I had the right edge. I didn't have the right pull direction. My unending desire to have the most grossly overdone part chamfers the world has ever known. Oh, what I'm really worried about is this one. Select loop. Because this one could very easily bust up for no good reason. Yeah, that one's not going to work. Just leave it. It absolutely would not be my model if I didn't spend way too much time trying to make it nicely chamfered. Oh, come on. So close. What if I do just 0.3 millimeters? 0.2 millimeters? 0.1 millimeters? 0.3 millimeters. Come on. Give me something here. 60 millimeters. 30 millimeters? Whoops. Hang on. That's supposed to be degrees. man. Okay, well, I'll delete this last loop and probably get rid of these edges from this selection too. Since they can be pretty safely removed, I'll just go back and make sure that I've got the loop selected correctly. Looks like I do. Select loop. Whoops, wrong direction on that one. Not the face. Please just the, get the right loop. Well, now I know for future stuff, like, if I want to do lots of really stupid things, I can do this pretty easy. I mean, can you extrude cut with a draft angle? You can, but you can't wrap with a draft angle, unfortunately. So, in this case, I'm pretty much locked into manually selecting the edges that I want to have this draft on. I think what I'll do is I'm going to finish this up because I'm almost done. And then I'm going to try... I'm going to see if I can ask it for a draft on just... It's like, let's go before that chamfer. That chamfer feature is now safe. Maybe I can do a draft... No, can't do a draft relative to a curved face. Only a flat one. How rude. Could draft from that face, but that's not really helpful. If I pick even one face there, is it going to work? Looks like it will. Wonder what it's bulking on. Oh, it's these exterior edges for some reason. Doesn't like them. I wonder why. Here's a dumb idea. Let's try and chamfer this whole face and see if we can do it that way. No one's ever going to notice like the tiny change in geometry that it induces. It'll move a tiny fraction of a millimeter inwards. No, that doesn't look great. Yeah, let's call this logo chamfer A. Another quick chamfer. Let's try this whole face. .39 millimeters. Will it let me get right up to the edge? It just won't let me be at the edge. That's so dumb. Oh man. Wonder why. So weird. If I go slightly more than that, will it allow me to? It will! That's gross. Hang on, no, I have an idea. I can come back here to this initial chamfer. I bet if I add this whole loop, flip it out the right direction, and then just make this like 0.41 millimeters. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I lose. I lose the game. Well, I can do it all in one feature though, because I can select this face up here. Yeah, if I was doing this with just one feature on a cylinder, that'd be a lot quicker to iterate, but uh-oh. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't do it. I think I can just make this 0.39 millimeters, and it'll give it like the tiniest, eetsiest bit of not getting all the way up there, and do the same thing over here, but those errors are going to be so small as to be totally indistinguishable. So I am comfortable with that slightly bad solution. I would experiment with a cylinder, but this is a cylindrical face and it's using the cylindrical wrap option instead of the analytical wrap option. Or rather, I think it's like one of them's... Hang on, let's pull up the documentation of this. 2021 SolidWorks wrap feature. Yeah, so you can do the analytical one or the spline surface one, and analytical only works on cylinders, and it already is, so not super sure what I could do. Actually, hang on, what's that other one? Deboss, emboss. Hang on, what's the difference between those? Emboss creates a raised feature. Oh, I want deboss. Oh, that's already selected. I'm dumb. Smart. Yeah, that looks cool as hell though. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really have anything else planned for this. I just wanted to remodel this and get it kind of good to go. So I can probably post it up on, I don't know. I I don't want to make it only a purchasable thing. I want to make it so like you can purchase it from Shapeways if you want something better than what your printer can do, but I also want people to be able to just download it for free, and then if they want to, they can download or they can like give me some money on PayPal or something, because that seems like the most reasonable way to make money on this, at least to start. Like maybe I can't do that long run, but I can at least do it for now. Um, but with that all done, that's basically all the stuff I wanted to do for this. So, um, yeah, thank you for coming. Sorry to the one person who showed up right at the end. That's unfortunate, but uh, yeah. Have a nice night. If you have any designs that or things that you think would be interesting to design, or you have models that you'd like me to design enclosures for, feel free to send me those or send me those. I think I have my email on YouTube now, so that should work. I'll put the Reddit thread. Uh, I think for our sailing that had the original iteration of this. Yeah, pay what you want would be good. I think maybe does Shapely support that? That'd be great. I mean, that would mean that I mean, ideally it'd be adjustable margin, so you can pay only for, you could pay nothing and get just the model, pay for just the production and get the 3D printed part from Shapeways, or pay what you want more than the minimum to print the thing, and then the excess goes to me minus whatever taxes Shapeways wants to. Uh, yeah, minus whatever Shapeways stuff they want to charge. Shapeways optional markup? That seems like the sort of thing. Hmm. So it is for sale, not public. Huh. Hmm. So it looks like it's not really possible, but yeah, a pay what you want thing would be really nice, I think. Just like put a PayPal link. It's like, if you like what I'm doing and you want me to do more of it, chuck a buck or two my way. It helps. It's the sort of thing that'll help me slowly pay off buying a SolidWorks license on my own. Um, I can call this just Logo Champ for now. Add to new folder, logo features. Yeah, that's my perfect world is me making tiny silly things like this and people paying for them and that being enough for me to live off of, so I can just kind of make silly stuff all day and people will enjoy them and support me in doing that. But because I am one guy streaming to at most 4 or 5 people at a time, I can't do that yet. So I'm just gonna continue having a real job in the meantime. I like this design though. I like the change to a cylindrical back. I like the change to these more open pockets for the nuts. I don't know, I guess I like the change to socket head cap screws. That's definitely much better. But I think that's all I wanted to get done for tonight. So thank you for coming. Again, if you have any questions, email me. Always happy to answer. Have a nice night. Boink.